welcome back to another edition of Oven Mitts with No Tits. And then this week, or sorry, today should I say, I don't know how often these videos are going out, it could be daily, it could be every other day, but anyway, this episode we are making chocolate orange fudge cakes. So this is a recipe that I got from, it was a programme with Simon River and Tim Lovejoy. It was called Something for the Weekend, and it was back on BBC 2 years ago. Obviously now they're on Channel 4 with Sunday Brunch, but this is what a recipe that I've sort of used of his for quite some time, and I've tweaked it and I've sort of added bits into it and taken bits out. But the bare essence of it is a Simon River recipe, and it's a cracking cake, but I tend to use it with muffins rather than a big cake because you get more of them. Not being greedy, but that's me. So I also double the recipe up because I make loads of them. So this particular recipe I'm making today for Neil's birthday tomorrow to take to work, along with the two other recipes that you might have seen, the blueberry muffins and the millionaire shortbread. These are also going to work. Yes, I know what you're saying, his work people are very, very lucky people. Yes, I know. So let's get going. We are making the batter mix first. So I've got in here 250 grams of butter. Again, I use salted butter, and I've got 450 grams of light brown sugar. Now the recipe actually says dark brown soft sugar, but they didn't have any at the supermarket, so I've used light brown soft sugar. There will be a slight taste difference, but not enough to make it that different. You still want to get like the sort of caramel notes to it anyway. So we'll cream these together, much like the recipes you've seen. The butter and the sugar, you need to mix it together to get a nice light fluffy mixture. Even though we're using darker sugar, you're still going to get quite a light mix. So we'll get this mixed up and we'll be back. There we go, nice light batter mix. So into this we put eggs. Which is how many eggs I need to remember here, because the recipe says 2, but I'm doubled up, so I need to put 4 in. So I'll put 4 in and I'll give it a blast with the electric mixer. If you've got a kitchen chef electric mixer, you know, with a stand and everything, or what's them funky ones, KitchenAids or something like that, they're brilliant to do these with. I used to have one, but I used to use it like probably once a year to be fair. I ended up getting rid of it because I didn't warrant the kitchen space for it. However, I would love to have a KitchenAid because they do look really pretty. It doesn't matter if they're selling a kitchen gathering dust because they look really nice. So KitchenAid, if you're watching, I'll have a nice one of those sent through. Thanks very much. I'm joking, it's never going to happen. Let's get these mixed up. Right, that's the eggs. Sour cream. Again, we're using sour cream like we did on a previous recipe because it keeps it nice and moist. So we want 300 mils, which is the whole tub basically. So we'll get this mixed in. Again, I will put the recipe at the end and the instructions of how to make, should you wish to make them yourselves. Another thing, drop us a comment. What sort of things would you like to see me have a go at? I can kind of turn my hand at a lot of things. Don't make it too technical though, because I'm not going on MasterChef or anything like that. But you know, I will have a go at certain things. We've got a nice smooth batter mixture. So next we need to put the flour and the cocoa powder in. So I've got the single recipe is 175 grams of plain flour, some baking powder, some bicarbonate of soda and 50 grams of cocoa powder. Gives it a chocolatey taste. And just say to sift it in. I'll find what I'm doing with my I don't know where anything is now. What have I done? What have I done with my sieve? There we go. So for those of you that didn't know, that are new to the channel, I've not seen our other Drinks with the Binks channel, we have just had a new kitchen, no extension, a new kitchen built. So Still kind of learning where everything is. Don't tell Neil that, will you? Now normally, I'll be honest, I don't normally sift flour and whatnot. So this is new to me, this bit. I normally just throw it in and chuck the mixer on it. But do you know what, I thought today, let's do it properly. And all it does, it just gets all the little, see at the bottom there, you got a few lumps and bumps. It just gets all those out, and then you just, preferably not with the battery spoon, but just use that to push the last few bits through. Same with the cocoa powder. Give it a nice sift. The cocoa powder gets especially lumpy. There we go. So I'll give that all a mix in. You'll see a lot of recipes that will tell you don't mix the flour too much. Sometimes if you stretch the flour, it can have a detrimental effect to your mixture. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. I think it makes it can flatten it and doesn't keep it nice and aerated or something. I don't know. If you're a baker or a cooker or something like that, a chef, please let me know why you don't stretch the flour. It's one of them facts where I think I've heard it before, but I can't remember why. So this is nearly mixed in. We have a little face that's come to look. And he thinks he's getting some chocolate cake mix. Right, so chocolate mix. This is where I differ from the original recipe. So the recipe says to put zest of orange in it. I don't, I just put some orange flavouring in it. So if I put a couple of teaspoons in. Yeah, I've already finished the bottle. There's not much else in there. This is what real baking's all about, just winging it. Just throw a bit in, see what happens. Now I'm also going to pimp these up slightly. I don't normally do this, but I thought I'm going to put some milk chocolate chunks in as well. So we're going to really chocolatey it up. Chocolate, orange and chocolate. More chocolate. I mean, who wouldn't like that, eh? Who would not like chocolate, orange and more chocolate? And one thing about this is when it's cooking, it smells absolutely divine. The kitchen will smell of orange and it's just beautiful. Of course, you don't have to put the orange in if you don't like orange flavouring. You can leave that out. You can put a caramel flavour in it. You can put anything in that you want. Make it to your taste. If you're going to make it for you, make it for your taste. That's all I will say. So that is it. That is the mixture. Done. I'm ready for the cases. So, moment of truth. Never bend it down into a hot oil. Have a look. Let's see what we've got here. Go. There we have it. 24 chocolate orange chocolate chip muffins. Now if you want, you can put some frosting on when they've cooled down. If you want to put some I think on the recipe you can put some whipped cream up together with some melted chocolate to make a chocolate frosting, but I tend to sort of leave them just plain, well, just nice, aren't they? So there we go. Drop us a like, drop us a comment if you've liked what you've seen, drop us a subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I wonder what we'll be cooking for you next time. Well, are we baking? Are we cooking? Who knows? Keep watching, stay safe. See you later.